So now sharing my personal experiences with angels, which I'm sure you would be amazed to know. I have a very soothing and magical experiences with some of the angels. I generally call upon Archangel Michael, and anything that I need, I just need some help or something. I just get through it. My work gets done there and then, and I'm all sorted. So this is my personal experience with angels, and so I can connect from where from where Siddhi is coming from. And today's webinar is dedicated to working with angels. So I would like to introduce Siddhi Shah, and she has done amazing work in this field. Siddhi is been into this modality since many years now, and she's been practicing a variety of modalities and conducting angel prayer rituals, angel card readings, angel healings as well for quite a long time. And her area of work includes working with different dimensions, realms like animal spirits, ascended masters, spirit guides, seven planes of existence. My God, quite a lot. And her best forte is her candle magic. That's her best forte. And I have personally experienced that, so I can say that with a lot of confidence. And through that, she does a little bit of entity clearing and money manifestation also. She has dealt with people who has health issues, money issues, so she's healed it, depression, relationships, a lot of other issues. So she has done quite a lot of work uh, in those areas and healed people and good results, very successfully done. And she has been doing this since, as I said, since a long time. So she has got all the experience and in the right hands, I would say. So Siddhi is coming up with an angel therapy workshop. So I just want to before that I want to just put up some questions before Siddhi, so that our viewers can be quite easy with what all we are coming up, and their doubts can be cleared. And I'm sure these questions will be very much benefited to them. So Siddhi, I'll be asking. I've compiled some questions for you. Are you okay with it?
Oh,
Should I be
yes,
asking you?
absolutely. Yes, I
Great.
will be okay with it. And in fact, if there are other people who are around here who want to ask, go ahead, ask your questions. Either you can go ahead and put them on the WhatsApp group that's been created for you, uh, or you can ask them on the chat window right here. So, first of all, thank you, Shilpa. Thank you so very much. It was a very short notice, but you came around pretty well. In fact, you figured your way out and helped me quite a bit. It's not been a very long time before which we decided to do this webinar. And the main idea of this webinar was to benefit people, to help people understand the concept of working with angels well, understand that they are really connected, understand that there is something that has drawn them over here, and there must be a reason. Like if you would have seen Kung Fu Panda, in which the spiritual master Rugwe says that there are no accidents in life. Every event, no matter how small it is or how big it is, it has some kind of relevance in your life. You need to believe, you need to have faith. And if you go ahead and see, this is the very basic platform of going ahead with your angel work, very basic platform of any kind of work. Spirituality is based on the principle of faith. Energy work is also based on principle of faith, and so is angel work. So I invite all of you all to ask me any questions, but before that I will just tell you a little bit about how I came into this journey. It was quite an experience for me when suddenly when I was 16, 17, I had learned Reiki, crystals. At a very young age, spirituality opened its door for me. But then, because of the kind of aura I held at that point of time, even if I would just walk out, strangers would come to me, start telling me about their problems, thinking that she's the one who's going to go ahead and give me the answer that I'm really seeking. And I thought I wasn't matured enough to handle so much in my life. Not only that, I was wanting to build my career in a very, very different direction. And I wanted to get into advertising. I wanted to get somewhere else completely. So that's when I sort of put an end to it. But, you know, there are no accidents. There is some kind of destiny. After a few years, again, some kind of messages, some kind of signs started appearing in my life, to a point that I would not get any kind of rest. I started getting numbers and I started getting repetitive words and stuff like that. To an extreme, I would see 1111, 222, 333, 444, 555 all the time. Even if I go to a restaurant, my bill might end up coming to 1111. If I'll just ride by a cab or something, my bill will be 555. There was so much of uh, that there were so many incidents that I could not any longer term it as a coincidence. And then I realized that there was something happening. Either I had programmed my subconscious to it, or there is something in it for me. So I opened my doors and started looking up. And that's where I came across this beautiful modality. Because then when I started asking questions about what was really happening to me or what was really happening around me, one after the other, I started receiving answers from people who would come and meet me. One of the women who came and meet me had an answer to what was happening. She guided me to this entire modality. She guided me to this kind of a work. And since then, I not only started learning more and more and more, I started practicing, I started delivering. As and when I was practicing it more, a new door will open up. When I practice, I take a step up, another door will open up for me. So since then till now, it has been like a never-ending journey. There is no limit to it, and I sort of really enjoy the way I am evolving. I really enjoy the way I get to do more with every step. So I will not talk about this anymore and start taking in questions. So Shilpa, yes, I know you've compiled so many. So let's begin with them.
Yeah, thank you, Siddhi. I think you beautifully explained everything so clear. And I'll be starting with my questions. So for the first thing that I want to know is that what are angels? What are
This
angels?
question comes to me a lot of times. So, number one, someone one day asked me, are the angels gods or goddesses? I said they're messengers of gods. They are messengers of goddesses. The way in Hinduism we have a hierarchy of different things. So supreme is the white light. That is what we call seventh plane. Likewise, there are different planes of existence, and angels also have a plane. Largely, when I say we are going ahead and working with angels, it is either going to be archangels or it is going to be your own guardian angels. Now, when it comes to archangels, they're definitely on a different plane, but your guardian angels are always going to be with you and around you. Where in the angel hierarchy, archangels have more power, they are more connected to the higher planes, because yes, they are in a higher plane. We are on third, they are on fifth, and they are closer to the seventh plane than what we are. They are mightier. They are very, very interested in learning about you. They are interested in helping you. Now imagine when you want to go ahead and seek some kind of a help, they are there. And there is some supreme power who wants to listen to you. There is some supreme power who would want to help you. So if I put in technical terms, they are messengers of God. They are very powerful being. They are light being. Certain places, and another question that keeps coming to me, are they women or they are male figures? Because the same kind of figure sometimes appears as a male in certain picturizations, and certain places the same archangel appears as a woman. Well, they are neither male nor women. Certain kind of energies when start being seen in certain kind of angels, people picturize them as male, a male figure, because that energy is more masculine. So if I talk about Archangel Michael, he is the protector. He carries a mighty sword in a blue robe. And because he's a protector, and the kind of work he does on removing negativity and all these things, it is he is largely seen as a male figure, while Archangel Gabriel is largely seen as a woman, as a lady, not a woman, but as a female figure, because she has that kind of energy. She's said as a messenger. She is the one who gets us the answers that we are seeking in our life. So this is in a nutshell. So I hope this was sort of clear.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
answers
very,
your
very
question.
clear. Yeah. Even I was very keen to know all about this, though I have a personal connection, as I just mentioned, with Archangel Michael. But yes, I was looking forward for this question. So, secondly, I want to know, how does angel therapy work, and in which all phases of life does it work?
Okay, so whichever phase of life Shilpa, you or anyone else is, even if it's a small kid who needs help with studies and retaining the knowledge, improving the memory, improving the focus, to a young teenage girl who needs some kind of guidance to hold herself well and her relationships well, to a lady who needs to figure out what she wants to do in life because she's been in a certain area for a very long time and now she wants to go ahead, try something new, um, to an old age guy who has lived and seen everything in his life and now wants to progress ahead and needs some kind of guidance. So let me define a few things here. Whether you need guidance or you need healing, whether you need answers or you just need a little nudge, like go ahead and do it. You need to build an intuitive connect, or you need to arrive at a resolution, whether you want to cut your cords, anything it is. Like there are multiple questions in life and these come as multiple solutions. So that's how it is. There are very difficult times people face, and there are sometimes not so very difficult tasks, but they are seemingly very difficult tasks for people. And those can be easily, brought to some kind of resolution, peaceful resolution. And that's where the power of prayers, that's where the power of angels come into the picture.
Right. Correct. Okay. Thirdly, Siddhi, I want to know, when it comes to angels, whom to pray, how to conduct prayers, and does it really work, Siddhi?
Yes. So today we have someone who will answer this better than me because she's experienced it. So first of all, I'll talk about my experience and then we'll move to Sejal. So number one, very confirmed, yes, these do help. But before we move ahead, I just need a yes from everyone because there are some messages on WhatsApp saying that you all are not able to hear my voice. So if it is still the same, just tell me, and if you're able to hear my voice, please say yes. Okay, so a lot of yeses are already coming, it's clear. So yes, let me move it. Shilpa, it is like a prayer. when I'm doing it with full faith, when I'm surrendering all my issues. There was once in my life, as I was getting into, as I told you, there were cycles which pushed me through my life, in my career, in spirituality, in this kind of an energy work. So what happened was like initial 2 3 months were extremely difficult for me because I was pushed at a corner, and it was so very difficult for me. I didn't know what to do. The only thing that point of time that I could have done or I could do was surrender. I needed something coming to me in just 3 days time, and I had no means to get it. There was absolutely no hope. But at that point of time, because I'd learned all these things, I said it's time to actually practice what I preach, right? If I tell others, and if I've learned that I should be having that kind of faith and I should be doing some kind of work, why can't I believe when a tough time in my life has come? It is only a challenge. I went ahead, I surrendered. You will not believe, my first day, I eased up my mind because I had surrendered my worries to my angels. Second day, I would have never thought of this cousin of mine calling me up and asking me what's happening and how can I help you. I think there's something wrong with you. But this actually happened. And that was the very first door that ever opened up in my life when I was having one of the darkest times of my own life. Now, this is a story that happened with me, after which I said, let's take it a leap ahead and start doing candle work, start doing angel prayers in a certain way, in a more structured way. And when I've done it, more doors opened up for me. So it not only helped me build in my that uh, career that I had then, but it also opened up doors for me to have an alternate, a part-time career at the same time. So I started doing all this work as a part-time job, all the way from there to taking it up full time, which again is a decision I've taken on my own. But that was quite a decision, and I ended up taking it. But now I would like to take on one more person who's over here available with us, Sejal, who's learned the entire art from me. So she's learned spells from me. She's learned initial small angel therapy workshop from me, and she has started practicing. And it's not even been a month since she started learning and practicing. And let's hear it from her mouth what she has to say and whether it works or it does not work. Let me get her over here. Sejal.
I think there is some issue with the connection.
Okay.
No, I'm there now. I'm audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, hi, Sejal.
Hello, how are you all? I'm Sejal Joban Pidra, and thank you, Siddhi, for giving me a chance to speak here and share my experience.
I'm thankful to you.
Acha, one small thing. So many people are unable to join. Can you please check?
Okay, sure.
Then I will start.
Okay, yeah. I've let them in. So thank
Okay.
you so much.
Acha, like it is almost maybe less than 1 month journey with Siddhi. I don't know. She's a true angel in my life. I have learned Reiki and pranic healing and tarot reading and everything. But basically, I'm more connected with Reiki. I have done 2 levels, and I give distance healing to many of the people. But after learning Angel Basic Workshop from Siddhi, I really would appreciate it. Is turned my life, and like my healing, it was giving results to people. But after learning angels and calling angels help in this healing modality of Reiki, friends, trust me, like I have got so much appreciation in my life. I will share my few testimonials in this temporary group which Siddhi has created. And I would really appreciate like the way Siddhi teaches. Like, see, I have left my studies since 25 years and I'm a homemaker. But after learning from Siddhi, I would really say कि जो सिद्धि जो एक बेसिक थिंग लाइक शी टीचेस हाउ वी टीच प्ले ग्रुप पीपल, और लाइक समटाइम्स वी आर स्कैर्ड कि भाई कैसे बोलूं सब लोगों को क्या लगेगा. बट सिद्धि शी हैज लॉट ऑफ पेशेंस, शी इज वेरी काम. और आप 1000 टाइम्स भी उसको पूछोगे. आई रिमेम्बर कि मैं उसको एक बार 11:30 को आई हैड कॉल्ड अप, but she never gets irritated and she is always helping. And one more thing I will add, she is not money minded. God bless Siddhi. And
Thank you.
one more thing I wanted to share with you all. Like I had attended her candle magic spell webinar, and like Shilpa ji, you also said that you believe a lot in this candle magic webinar. Even I had just learned a basic spell, and not even in a week, there were few of my friends. I would share one experience. Like एक मेरी friend की बहन है, उसके husband का job चला गया because of this recession. दुबई एमिरेट्स ने उसको मतलब निकाल दिया कि उसके सब friends को निकाल दिया, and she was very much crying and she was very much confused. So she came to me and she told me, Bhabhi, please do something. And just a day before, I had learned the spell from Siddhi, and I did that spell for her. Trust me, actually it should be done 3 times, but just within one spell, it gave us result. And उसके husband को office से confirmation letter आ गया कि भाई आपका job confirm है. So like for health, for finance, and yes, for my husband I did financial spell. उनका भी कोई एक काम था जो 2 महीने से नहीं हो रहा था, but after this candle magic spell, the doors of finance are really opened in the universe for him too. और उसका कुछ एक बहुत बड़ा लेक्स का काम था. It was done like. So I'm very much thankful, Siddhi. And yes, even I have learned water therapy from her. It is also very fruitful. Thank you so much.
Thank
That's
you.
all for today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So beautiful experience. Siddhi, can we go forward for
Yes,
first question?
please. Yes.
Right. Beautiful energies all around. I can already, feel it. Angels are around. I think this मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है. So, how do we find out whether we are connected with our angels or not?
Okay. Now hear me out. When I say everyone has 2 guardian angels, one is born with minimum of 2. So whether you know about it or whether you do not know about it, they are always there with you. Sometimes we get some kind of intuitive messages. Let's say they don't do it. And later on, I realized that it was a right decision not to go ahead and do it, because it saved me from a very big blunder, or it saved me from a very big crisis that would have come. So there are sometimes your intuitions working, and sometimes these are the nudges that your angels give you not to go in a certain direction, and they save you from these kind of things. Number one is your guardian angels are always there for you. All you need to do is call out to them, like, hello guardian angel, please do this for me. And they are there. They've chosen to help you. Number 2 is your connection with Archangel. Well, it is as soon as you want to, you wish to establish a connection, it happens. Like it would have been Friday when both of us decided that we'll go ahead and do it. We're sitting on a Monday. So it was, I think, Thursday or Friday then when we decided. And the minute I put across the post. I didn't even have time to put it. So many people came in with something that got them reading these posts, and there's something that made them respond. So yes, they are always at certain kind of work. So these archangels come in, help you as in when you ask them. So it is as simple as them. You are connected with them. Apart from them, or when people learn with me, uh, I have got an attunement of Archangel Metatron, which I give it away to everyone who takes angel workshops from me, and I freely connect them. Now, Archangel Metatron is one archangel who is also said to be an angel who gets you help from all different dimensions. So, for an example, you wanted to go ahead and work with your animal spirits, or you wanted to go ahead and work with accessing your past life records, or simply you wanted some kind of help coming into your life from a different realm, you can call upon Archangel Metatron, who is readily available for you. I have had students, I've had people who had lovely experiences with the attunements of Archangel Metatron. After that, a lot of people's lives started changing. So that's how it was. Let me see if one of those students is here, or let me see one of my friends come clients who does a lot of angel cards readings with me. And trust me, Shilpa, every time she asks me the same question, the same card comes out, the same answer comes out.
Amazing.
It must have been like 10 times the same card came out. I will just give me a minute, go ahead, give me a minute to go ahead and see if she's here. Shilpi, are you in?
Yes, I mean,
So yes, here's where I need to hear it right from your mouth.
I don't want to say anything.
Hi,
Okay,
Shilpi.
hi, who are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, the thing is, today also in the morning, this is an example I'm giving you. I wanted a call from my best friend. We are not talking to each other like from 3 to 4 months. I just prayed, please, angel, help me, and there was a call in 5 minutes. So I really, thank Siddhi for everything what she's doing and what she's helping me out for. She's really an angel to me either, but she's
Thank
really
you.
nice and she's helping me each and every day. Siddhi,
Thank you,
oh, thank you,
Shilpi.
Siddhi.
The reason she's just going on laughing is it is a total fact. When we started and till now, whenever we talk about, whenever we check about the same thing, same kind of answers keep coming.
Yeah, I agree on
Yeah.
this. Yeah,
Yeah.
even
So
like so many times she's done a tarot card for me, and one answer which I really don't like, but it comes every time. So I know. Yeah, but she's being honest and she's really nice. Yeah. Thank you, Siddhi.
thank you, Shilpi. Thank you so much.
Siddhi, before we go ahead, I have a little doubt and question because it just popped up from within. Since I've also been in association with few cards like tarot, so there it says that if you want to know the question repeated, you have to wait for another 15 to 20 days for the cycle to complete, and thereon you can ask the same question. Not before that. because your energies are so that the answer will come which you don't, which may not be correct. And then the energies will change after a cycle of 21 days or so, and then you can ask the same question. So is it not the same here?
I'll tell you what. The basic difference between doing a tarot card reading and angel oracle card reading is when you're doing angel card reading, you need your connection with the angel very well established. So what happens that you are invoking them before your card readings, before your oracle readings. So when I teach two things. One is reading cards, second is making your own personalized oracle messages jar. So that I'll come to a little later. But what happens is when your connection with the angels is established and in a beautiful way, which is very easy peasy to do, all the answers that are coming your way will not change. It's the same person guiding you or the same energy guiding you to the answers. Like we just heard it from Shilpi, it must have been 10 times over 10 weeks. We checked the same question over and over, and the answer in the cards, no matter how many times I shuffled, they never changed. This is my experience, and not only with Shilpi, with so many others. So this is how it happens initially, that the first people to come to you are your cousins, are your family members, are the ones who are seeing you for the first time in a different act. So they want to definitely be a part of it and see, and they have questions themselves. So one of my cousins has a very different sense of humor. So he would say, I want to go ahead and ask a question. We figured out an answer for him. He's like, okay, now shuffle. I shuffled. He's like, I want to ask one more question. I said, okay, go ahead. He asked me the very same question. He's like, show me the answer now. To everyone's surprise, all the three cards were very same. And he's like, this time I will shuffle. He did that. And again, the third time, all the same three cards that he drew out for himself were the very same card. After that, he froze. He froze for another 3 minutes until I asked him that if you have any more questions, go ahead and ask. There's no problem. The only thing is you need to have faith. For him, it was fun, and even then his answers were very accurate. So accuracy comes into place as you build that kind of connect. So between tarot, where you're applying your intuitions, your connection with tarot, you're applying intuitions, but you are also invoking an energy with you, which is guiding you to this entire thing, and which is a higher energy. So you understand the basic difference about tarot. And tarot also, you, even if you have a procedure, I don't know much about it, so even if you have a procedure of invoking deities or gods, goddesses, the connection with angels has worked out for me seemingly well.
Right, I got the answer. So that's much clear. So Siddhi, how do you read with angels? Since you do angel card reading, how do you do that?
I'm sorry, please come again.
Yeah, I would repeat that. I said, how do you do how do you read with angels?
So yes, so for that, Shilpa, what I was talking just now, your connection, and okay, let me do one thing for everyone here. Let me do a little thing. If everyone approves of it, they can feel the connection, and then we'll come back to this. So it is little 2-3 minutes exercise.
Right.
If everyone's okay doing it, connecting with your own guardian angels, connecting with your own angels, just send me a yes very, very quickly. Lovely. Now, all of you keep your phones aside for a minute. Keep them either on speaker or on your earphones, headphones. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths out from your mouth. 3 deep breaths inside, out from your mouth. Again, deep breaths in, out from your mouth. Calm your body, calm your mind completely. Relax your toes, your feet, your ankles, your calves, your muscles. Relax your thighs, your entire spine, your torso. Relax completely. Your shoulder, your hands, your neck, your forehead. Now, call upon your guardian angel. Call upon your guardian angel, saying that I invoke your graceful divine presence around me, with me. Please come and be with me and let me know about your presence with me right now. Now start observing everything that is around you. Observe any kind of sound. Observe any kind of voice, fragrance, any kind of difference in the temperature of the room. Any kind of changes, any kind of shift in your feelings. Sorry. Please observe. Take few deep breaths. And observe. Observe if any kind of words are coming in front of you. If they are, ask for a message for yourself. Whenever you've received your message, whenever all these things are done, thank them for being present with you. Take 3 deep breaths, deeper breaths, and come back to the present moment. Okay, Sana heard the word love in her head. People who've not received messages, try this again. Next time, I'm sure you'll receive. There are people who have raised hands. If you'd like to say anything, please go ahead, put it on the chat window so I can put it up. Uh, so I can answer your questions. I'll not be able to directly respond to the raised hands, but if you'll, okay, I'm going to the chat window for 2 minutes and just checking. Okay, someone saw a word called home. Wow. Archangel Michael, people felt fragrance. Wow, someone had an experience with third eye. You will develop psychic visions very, very soon. Wow. So many people feeling vibrations, Raphael. Wow. Thank you so much. I hope this helped. Shilpa, I hope you were also able to experience
Yeah,
something.
yes, and I was in my trance as usual. You know, I had the past experience with you, but I would mention if you allow me. But let me just share it with right now. Firstly, I saw
Sure.
a white bird. I think it was a pigeon, and I saw there was a message written freedom. And yes, the way you do these meditations so beautifully, amazing effects it has. So I want to share something which I recently had with you so that our viewers get to know an insight what an amazing person you are when it comes to going in that world, which makes us feel that we are already connected with the divine, or so-called angels or guardian angels, whatever we may call them. So I just having a talk with her, Siddhi, and we were talking on some other subject. Suddenly, my energy, there was a dip in the energy that she, in a minute, she got to know. And she just asked me, Shilpa, are you okay? There was a little dip in energy. I said, yes, I don't know what has happened, but I really don't know. So she says, just close your eyes and just be with me. And then she took me to a world, I would say, which is unbelievable, and I cannot forget that, because the after effects of that, of going and reaching in that world, was soothing. Divine is the right word. I literally held the hands of my favorite God. I could see that favorite God in my heart, which she made me, see. I was not able to see that without her help. And then I realized that if I really want to get connected with God and experience that beautiful world, let me just connect with her. So we all know that we can do it our own selves, but sometimes we need to hold hands and need a little guidance. But the way she does it, it's amazing. And I can't forget that little moment of my life for the rest of my life, because I held the hand of my favorite God. Imagine, I was, getting that energy in each cell of my body. I could feel that. That was genuine rejuvenation. I didn't ask her that help. She gave it. She said that, okay, just close your eyes and I. So she was a mediator, that God had sent, and that's how divine work happens. But she has got this beautiful forte, I would say, of taking people in trance and making you feel wonderful. So that I wanted to add it up, Siddhi. It was my
Thank you
personal
so
experience.
much. Thank you. So I'm very glad that some of the work that we've done together has been of a very great value or essence to you. Now, if you allow me 2 minutes, there are people who have asked questions. I would like to answer them. So there's someone who's asked about angels that are Sephirin. Uh, I'm sending you a note of different hierarchies of angels. It is only not, seraphim, it is cherubim, thrones, dominions. I'm sending you a little note that you can understand. Uh, this is from by basics of my class, which will help you understand what kind of angels hierarchy is there. This is going straight into, at the same time I'm accessing my laptop, so give me a minute. This is going straight to our WhatsApp group. So someone who wanted to know about Sephiroms, please read this note. Bhavna, you were asking me about some question which has just gone up somewhere. Can you please ask me? Is everyone feeling all right? Bhavna Puri, if you've joined late, it's all right. I will be coming to this. So yes, angel numbers, yes, for sure. So I'll tell you what, people who have had almost no connection or are seeing numbers, I'm opening up a pitara in front of you, because angel numbers are something that give you a guidance into what kind of a phase, according to your phase in life, right? So you need to undergo certain kind of things, you need to be guided towards things, and that's when you start seeing certain numbers into your life or certain combinations in your life. So the very first number that you get to see, or a lot of people see, sometimes they get freaked out seeing 1111, and sometimes they just don't know what to do with it. So let me tell you in a nutshell about each and every number when you go on seeing them. So 1111, people say that when you see that number, you are manifesting things in your life in a very rapid manner. So when you see numbers in threes, that is only 1, 1, 1, or 2, 2, 2, there's certain power to it. When the numbers appear in front of you in 4 digits, the power is increased even more. Okay, so people, once again, are you able to hear me? Because there are messages coming and saying that I'm not audible. So people who are not able to, Shilpa, are you able to listen to me? I'm waiting for a minute. Just give me a minute. Are you able to listen to me now? Shilpa, you're muted.
Yeah, done. Yeah, done.
Yes.
I'm unmuted now. Yes.
Yes. So coming back to numbers. So when you see 1111, it also means that your energies are getting connected with the universal energies at a very rapid, fast rate. So that is one of the reasons you might end up manifesting whatever you're thinking of at that very moment. But largely to me, it means that your energies is getting connected with the universal energy very, very rapidly, very, very fast. Shilpi has message saying 1111, and every day she sends me this message, the one who we spoke to. Every time she looks at 1111, her message comes to me for sure. And I'm very happy for her because she is getting connected with her own higher self, with universal energies in a very, very rapid way. When you're looking at 222, it simply means that you need to have a little more faith in your life. When you are looking at 333, it talks about the existence of the Trinity in your life. Now, when I say Trinity, it also means your mind, your spirit, and your body. And it also means the Trinity of creation, the Trinity of preservation and transformation. When it comes to 444, it talks about the presence of angels and ascended masters all around you. So when you're looking at that, you can definitely that point of time go ahead and make your prayers to your angels saying that, or you can just simply go ahead and thank them for being there in your life. When it is 555, it talks about huge changes coming into your entire life. So these changes are nothing to be afraid of because they are for your highest good. But yes, you are going through some kind of a phase which basically you are into a transit. When you're looking at 666, it just means that you are too focused on material things in your life, and you need to shift your focus from these things to more spiritual things, because as and when you such kind of needs will arise, those will be taken care of, so you don't need to worry. As you know, 7 is a highly spiritual number. 777, when you see, it talks about your spirituality and you being in right divine time and order. What you're walking is the right path for you. When you're looking at 888, it is, so 888 is also the number of Saturn. 8, when you see, it is a sign of infinity. So it is sometimes sign of a financial growth, sometimes a sign of a circle being completed, and you are basically into the right circle, starting them and finishing them. So these are about karmic cycles being started and completed in a rightly manner. And when you see 999, it shows a completion of a particular chapter or a phase in your life. That means that certain part of your life is coming to an end for good, and there's a lot more better things coming into your life very, very soon. So these are the basic angel numbers that one comes across. I would request all of you all, okay, to please send some of the questions on the group only, because I might not be able to take all the questions right here and right now, only because of the time constraint, because there are so many things we can talk about. There's so many things we can go ahead. We will, however, be taking some questions as we move, but if you'll put them on the WhatsApp group, I'll be able to access them. I'll be able to come back to you in a better way. Shilpa, just give me one more minute. Diksha is asking about animal spirit. Diksha, you get to know about your animal spirit and get to connect with them the very same way we did a connection with our angels just now. It is easy. Sometimes they just appear in front of you. So this thing happens with me wherever I go. A certain animal definitely comes and visits me. A certain bird definitely comes and visits me. I don't have only one animal spirit, I have more, but wherever I go, I'm surrounded by them. That is the one physical sign of it. Second, in terms of the symbols, in terms of their spirit energies, it will come following you in certain way or the other. Like ever since I was a kid, I was very, very fascinated with dragons. And wherever I would go, I didn't know much about them, but I would pick them up. And it was happening. I wouldn't say I was very intuitive as a kid. I must have been. I don't know. I didn't know something like that existed. But I would end up liking and picking something that was to do with dragons, only to realize that I've established a very great connect with them. And I work with this animal spirit very often, and I also do candle work with them the way I do with angels. Shilpa will move to your question for now, and then we'll continue with others as well.
Yeah, Siddhi, we are generally done with all the questions. The last question I just wanted to know, how does it actually benefited you and others specifically, working with angels? Just the last question and then we go forward.
My experience per se has been in a way that ever since I started working with them, I've seen only uphill, as in upward, as my life. And as
Beautiful.
I was telling you that I was definitely in a phase of my life when I really needed guidance, and I'm so very thankful that angels is something that came across to me. And it is like, when a mom is holding hands of two little kids and guiding them to the right path, and you feel loved and comforted as if someone else is guiding you and taking over the entire matter. So, like a kid, I actually surrendered what I wanted, what I had, what I could do, what I could not do. And then I just asked them to open doors for whatever I could do. And I was ready to forget what I could do. Or maybe I was ready to modify. But then that impossibility that I felt existed was actually not there. That also started happening with just one surrender. So
Right.
it's largely like that. So coming back to how I heal and read with them is, as soon as I establish a connect with them, Shilpa, there are sometimes I do only angel oracle card readings, which I think is a very nice tool to do your personal readings, to see how the energies are shifting between you, and to see how the time is going to come. Like in the month of December, there are so many people, clients of mine, who would come to me to get the New Year's readings done for prosperity, for life, just like that. So in everyone's readings, there was one thing in common I was seeing, was like some blocks in finances. So I didn't know what was going on or how it was coming, but then as the months moved and COVID took its action into everyone's life, then I realized why there was certain way everyone's cards were showing a certain kind of direction only, and those guys were asked to wait and hang on to the same places for a while and not look out for a job changes because it might not be a right decision. And yes, it so turned out now that whatever answers they got from the angels were actually right. So that point of time they might not have seemed very right, but they were very accurate and very apt
Yeah,
for them.
you mentioned about something about promotions, and they were asking about promotions, and you said no, it will not happen. So that was an indication that something is coming up next year, which we better be
So,
careful.
and again at the same time, when I asked whether the problem was with the person, because the person really didn't seem like a problem, so it was like no. Answer was very clear that the problem was not lying with the person. So the problem was either coming up with external energies or coming up with something that is completely alien at that point of time. Yes, I could not understand what was happening, but yes, now I do.
Amazing. That even I was surprised as to how you're talking about that aspect. So now, Siddhi, I think I'm done with all the questions, and now you're coming up with some angel therapy workshop, and I want to know, can you just share something about it?
Okay, so I'll tell you what, this workshop that I'm coming up with has different sections and different parts into, just give me 1 second. So by the time I come back and tell you, we have Sai over here. Just give me a minute. She has done one of the courses with me. Let me see if I can get her to this call. Sai, are you here?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you so much for
Hi.
coming.
Yes. Hi. Hi all. It's really a great movement for me that I am with all with.
She is not
Sai,
audible.
yeah, your
Not
voice
me
wasn't
only.
there.
Hello. Can you hear
Yes,
me?
I.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, you done. You do good. Please go ahead. You're good.
Yeah. I want to share my beautiful experiences. Like on 23rd May and 24th May, there were like 2 days workshop I attended with Siddhi, and from that day only, I started seeing these numbers, like the angel numbers, and I was completely blank that what is this, like why this number I'm seeing. I don't know. It was like angelic numbers and all. And I shared my experience with Siddhi that I'm seeing 1111, 222, 333, 1221, the mirror numbers like that. So she told me the everything, like what is the what is the indication and all. After that, I will share my recent two experiences. Like after this 8 June, I think e-pass is required in all cities, or some cities are not required. So I wanted to travel outside. It was on Saturday only to the Lonavala city. And before already invoked Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, all my guardian angels, that my journey should be very safe and there should not be any checkpoint. Still, by reaching, when I reached Kandala, that time they stopped our vehicle and they said ki you can't enter because you don't have e-pass, and if you want to enter then you have to be quarantined for 14 days. We just like me and my husband just got like we have to go back now. So हमने अपना व्हीकल फिर से रिटर्न के मोड पे ले लिया. देन आई टोल्ड माय हस्बैंड दैट यू जस्ट फिर से एक बार ट्राई कर लेना. वी विल गो बाय लाइक हम सेकंड वाला एक ऑप्शन ट्राई करेंगे. ओके. एंड ही सेड नो, इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली 8 जून को अगर लॉकडाउन थोड़ा भी खुला है तो इतना नहीं, बिकॉज लोनावाला खंडाला में देयर इज नो केस, तो दे विल चेक एंड दे विल नॉट अलाउ अस. सो आई सेड नहीं, हम दूसरे रास्ते से जाएंगे, यू जस्ट ट्राई. एंड मीनवाइल मैंने प्रे करना फिर से स्टार्ट किया कि मुझे मेरे घर तक पहुंचना है एंड देयर शुड नॉट बी एनी डिफिकल्टी, नो चेक पॉइंट एट ऑल. और उसी के साथ हम लोग सेकेंड ऑप्शंस के लिए गए. एंड आई डोंट नो, हमने लोनावाला में एंट्री भी ले ली, मैं अपने घर तक गई और पूरे रास्ते पे हम लोग देख रहे थे एक भी मुंबई का व्हीकल नहीं था सिवाय हमारे. इट वॉज मिराकल फॉर मी. मैंने नहीं सोचा था, ना मेरे हस्बैंड ने सोचा था कि हम लोग वहां तक पहुंचेंगे. ही सेड इट्स अ मिराकल कि कोई भी नहीं जा पा रहा है और हम लोग ही जा रहे हैं, बस 02 नंबर हमारा ही है गाड़ी का, बाकी किसी का नहीं. बट मैंने गाड़ी में बैठ के प्रे किया था कि मुझे वहां तक पहुंचना है और मैं पहुंच गई. ये एक्सपीरियंस मैंने सिद्धि को नहीं बताया था बिकॉज इट इज लाइक बिफोर 2 days बैक ओनली. और जब संडे को हम लोग निकले, तभी भी हम लोग थोड़ा टेंशन में थे कि कहीं पे गाड़ी को रोक देंगे और बोल देंगे कि आप लोनावला से कैसे निकले हो, मुंबई का गाड़ी वहां तक पहुंचा कैसे. बट कुछ भी नहीं हुआ. मैंने निकलते वक्त भी वैसे ही प्रे किया कि जैसे मैं आई हूँ वैसे ही मैं विदाउट एनी चेक पॉइंट मुंबई तक मेरे घर पे जाऊंगी. और वैसे ही हुआ. विद इन 1.5 hours हम लोग ठीक से मुंबई पहुंच गए. कहीं पे भी चेकिंग नहीं हुआ, नथिंग 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 लाइक दैट. सो आई वॉज थ्रिल्ड कि हाँ ये एक्सपीरियंस मैंने लिया है, जो कि बिफोर 2 days बैक था। उसके पहले भी ऑन 11 जून मैं कांदिवली के लिए निकली थी, और मुझे लगा कि अभी तो लॉकडाउन इतना ज़्यादा ये नहीं है, तो मैं कांदिवली के लिए 1 hour में कब पहुंच जाऊंगी। बांद्रा तक पहुंची और मुझे पता चला कि बहुत सारा ट्रैफिक है, बांद्रा के ब्रिज के ऊपर कुछ काम चल रहा है। एंड माई हस्बैंड वॉज सेइंग दैट टाइम अभी 4:30 हुआ है, वी कांट रीच, हम लोग पहुंच ही नहीं सकते 5 o'clock तक। तो मैंने बोला ठीक है हम लोग 5:30 तक पहुंच जाएंगे। स्टिल ही वॉज सेइंग 5:30 भी नहीं पहुंचेंगे, इतना सारा ट्रैफिक है। एंड ही वॉज जस्ट, मैं आगे तक जाऊंगा, मैं सीधा रिटर्न दूंगा, हम लोग नहीं पहुंच पाएंगे। अगेन आई प्रेड कि नहीं तुम ले लेना, मैं देखती हूँ कैसे नहीं पहुंचते। मैंने बोला मैं 5:30 तक हम लोग पहुंचेंगे। ही सेड नो, इतना सारा ट्रैफिक है। हाफ एन आवर तो मेरा बांद्रा में गया। देन मैंने प्रे किया आर्कएंजल माइकल, आर्कएंजल रफेल एंड ऑल माय गार्डियन एंजल्स कि मुझे 5:30 तक पहुंचना है कैसे भी करके। एंड ऐसे हो रहा था कि नेगेटिव एनर्जीज, जैसे कि मेरे हस्बैंड एज ए नेगेटिव पार्ट रोल, मतलब उनका एक रोल था कि नहीं जाना है, बहुत टाइम हो जाएगा ये वो। मैं 5:37 को कांदिवली पहुंच गई डिस्पाइट ऑफ दैट ट्रैफिक। हमने मतलब मैंने यही प्रे किया था कि थोड़ा थोड़ा धीरे धीरे करके ये ट्रैफिक रिलीज करो, लेकिन मुझे बिफोर टाइम या ऑन टाइम ही पहुंचना है, बिकॉज 6 बजे वो खत्म होने वाला, मतलब वो शॉप बंद होने वाला है। और वो शॉप भी था कि वो 1 day स्किप करके ओपन हो रहा था, और 1 महीने के बाद मुझे वहां पे जाने को मिल रहा था, बिकॉज मुझे कुछ क्रिस्टल्स की जरूरत थी। तो मैंने कहा उनको नहीं, हमको जाना ही है। और मैंने वो एक्सपीरियंस लिया कि मैंने प्रे किया, और मैं 5:30 नहीं तो 5:37 को वहां तक पहुंची अच्छे से। सो ये मेरा एक्सपीरियंस है। उसके साथ ही हाल ही में मैंने एक जो वेंटिलेटर पे मेरे रिलेटिव्स हैं उनके लिए मैंने आर्कएंजल माइकल, मेटाट्रॉन सबको इन्वोक किया था। एंड ही इज डूइंग गुड नाउ, दैट पर्सन इज स्टेबल नाउ, और मैं रोज उनके लिए प्रे करती हूँ। सो मुझे संडे को ही शाम को सामने से फोन आया कि इट इज लाइक ही इज बेटर नाउ, जो वेंटिलेटर पे है, कोविड का इन्फेक्शन है, बट स्टिल ही इज बेटर, और जल्दी से ठीक हो जाएंगे। सो मैं बहुत सारे एक्सपीरियंस अच्छे से कर रही हूँ। तो मुझे अच्छा लग रहा है कि आई डोंट नो, मतलब सिद्धि के साथ कनेक्ट होना और ये सब कुछ एक्सपीरियंस करना मेरे लिए मिराकल ही। So yes, she is angel for me.
Thank you so much. You are an angel for me today. And I got to know about so many testimonials and so many stories you told me today, which has not happened in the last 2 days. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
It was very
welcome.
lovely. In fact, your journey was quite a miracle.
Yes. Yes. Actually, in fact, मैं आपको कॉल करने ही वाली थी कि I am getting messages now कि मैंने कुछ भी लिया है, मतलब मैंने क्रिस्टल्स लाई थी, मेरे टैरोट कार्ड्स मैंने रखे थे किसी जगह पे, वहां पे आजू बाजू में भी बहुत सारा कुछ सामान है, बट आई डोंट नो, मुझे नेक्स्ट डे जिस दिन मैं क्रिस्टल्स लेके आए उसके नेक्स्ट डे ही मुझे मॉर्निंग मॉर्निंग ड्रीम में भी ऐसे मैसेजेस मिल रहे हैं कि तुमने कहाँ रखा है, सब साथ में रखना है, आजू बाजू में जो क्लटर है वो निकाल देना है। ये सब कुछ मुझे गाइडेंस मिल रहे हैं, बिकॉज मैं अपने एंजल्स को बताती हूँ कि अगर आपको कुछ भी मुझे बताना है, आप मुझे साइंस दो, आप मुझे मैसेजेस दो, या फिर आप मेरी ड्रीम के थ्रू, लाइक मेरे ड्रीम में भी आप मुझे गाइड कर सकते हो। और वो गाइडेंस मुझे मिल रहा है सिद्धि थ्रू माई ड्रीम्स। ऐसे होता है कि कौन बात कर रहा है मुझे पता नहीं चलता, लेकिन मेरे कानों पे पड़ रहा है, मेरे आंखों से मैं मैसेज पढ़ रही हूँ। So I'm experiencing very nice things actually.
Thank you so much. And it's not even been a month, right?
No,
वो
yes,
जो
it is like
हमने किया था वो
23rd, 24th May, 2 days workshop I attended,
Okay.
and after that I am like experiencing very
Sorted. Wow.
nice moments in my life. I'm like noting down each and everything. I have my journal with me. So
अरे
मैं
वाह.
इसमें ये मैंने नोट डाउन करना स्टार्ट किया है, जो भी मैं एक्सपीरियंस कर रही हूँ वो सब कुछ।
Wow.
It's a
So
really
it
nice
is a
journey.
very beautiful habit to note down everything good that is happening with you, which I've been meaning to do, लेकिन मुझसे नहीं हो पा रहा है. But everyone who's listening to this call can take this habit from Sai, because जितना आप अपने लाइफ में गुडनेस बढ़ाते जाते हो, उतना वो एनर्जी मल्टीप्लाई होता है. Yes. So, thank you so much, Sai.
Yeah, welcome.
You've been an angel for me today. You made my day.
Thank you.
So Once again, thank you. And going back to our call again, I'd like to say details of the workshop that I'm offering now in here is the way Sai has experienced and Sejal ji has experienced so many things with treating health, treating people with health issues. Sejal has also treated people with monetary issues. So every front of your life, whether it is relationship, whether it is health, whether it is monies or something else, all that is covered into this workshop. It is not only limited only to the basic level of the workshop, but it is moving ahead. So what one gets in this particular workshop is, number one, attunement with Archangel Metatron that opens up your doors, your mind so very nicely and quickly. It is a very powerful attunement. Number two, access to doing past life records. So if you wanted to go ahead and check your past life records, there's a module on it. You will be able to go ahead and do it. Very important thing, angel connection and communicating with them, invoking your angels, conducting your prayers. You're going ahead and doing your energy work, that is amplifying certain energies, cutting your cords. So this was a part of the basic workshop. It moves ahead. In the same workshop, you go ahead, learn about different kind of angels, working with archangels, working your candle prayers out. We will be doing certain things together. We will be doing negativity removals. We will be doing spells on prosperity, health. We will be working with guardian angels. And the very special thing, we will be doing angel oracle card readings in this. Not only that, the personal oracle messages jar that I was talking about, I will include a special module in the coming workshop over here, which is 14 hours power packed workshop across 7 days. Apart from these, working with herbs and oils when you do your angel spells and knowing about angel crystals. All these comes to you along with a bonus of 12 full moon meditations that is costing 18,000 rupees. This entire cost is costing, the original price is 15,000 rupees. Not only that, you will get one angel card reading session with me, that is 1,900 rupees. Not only that, every time you go ahead, heal your life, or you become a healer with me or yourself, learning all these things, I will give you support in your initial readings, card readings for others. All this comes to you at rupees 5,500. And this particular offer is available only and only for this 1 week for each one of you.
Amazing. My God, so much of offers.
I'm sort of a giver.
Yeah. We should just know how to grab our gifts. We should just know that. I think we're done with most of the parts,
Yes.
Siddhi.
Just one more moment
And
before. How it is conducted is someone's question here. So these will be conducted on live video. I will be with you live. It will be interactive. Every time you're asking, so I don't like to give away notes, to give away videos. You go ahead, learn, ask me whenever you wish. I like to be present with you. There are certain spells we will be doing together. And in fact, one candle magic group is going on. I give them certain kind of work without giving them notes. So next time when they come, they ask me questions. They don't seek out answers that way. So they're working, they find out. And then I support them with notes. Then I support them with guidance. And that's how it all goes. So any type of questions you have for today, the WhatsApp group is available for you. I'm at your disposal today. I will answer your questions. People who are not actually right now on the WhatsApp group, please text me you must be having my number. If you don't have it, it is 8928734540. I will be answering your questions on the WhatsApp group after this. So please, and if there's anyone whose questions are not answered that are on this chat, please feel free to ask me on the WhatsApp group. Shilpa, you were saying something. I'm very sorry.
Yeah. And I would like to add one thing. All the viewers are watching. See, she has a different way of working that is coming on live, and tuning and all. And it doesn't happen with everyone. You know what? Generally, I've seen that they will give notes, they will provide the content, and not be online, and then they leave it on people to understand. So I don't think so. There's any personal touch there. We need a mentor who can hold our hands at the time when we are already into that, we're learning that. So we need that kind of help. But I don't see that generally. But I see when Siddhi does, that's a difference, where I feel that it is better to go through her. It is a better way of understanding. And Siddhi, I think you have covered up all the aspects of the training, the workshop that you're coming up.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So before that, there's one more of my students here. Can we just have her? She just messaged me. Let's just have her for a minute. Pooja, I'm trying to get you on here. Just 1 second.
Yeah, hi Siddhi.
Hi Pooja, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, yeah.
So my experience with Siddhi is amazing. She's a beautiful soul. She has guided me very well, and she has taught me to connect with my angels. I have got a beautiful experience. Yesterday only I messaged her. The day before yesterday, I was reading a book in my balcony on my iPad, and suddenly I saw a flash of light on the tiles. I was shocked to see what is that, and then I saw a feather. It was I couldn't believe my eyes because a minute before only I was just wondering कि balcony में कुछ है कि नहीं and all that. So I was really shocked. I couldn't believe this is happening, and I had sent her the picture that Siddhi, this is happening. Like, I am having very beautiful experiences with angels, and the thing is, Siddhi is only the angel for me right now because she's guiding me so well, and she's guiding me according to the point. जो जितना मुझे ज़रूरत लगता है according to my own capability, she teaches me that only. In fact, I'm in a hurry, but she's always, nahi Pooja, first do this, then go to the next step. Means she's not like ये भी कर लो, वो भी कर लो, ऐसा भी कर लो. She's not professional. She's a beautiful soul. I really am working with her, and I'm enjoying it, really. Thank you so much, Siddhi.
Thank you. Thank you. So another, Pooja, if you would like to share, when was when was it when you learned, and how soon did you start getting these experiences? Pooja, you're there?
No, she's
Okay,
not audible.
yeah. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's just been 2 weeks since Pooja has taken her last batch with me. So she has learned Oracle cards basics, and now she'll be moving forward. So once again, okay, Pooja has messaged saying that she needs to be unmuted. Just 1 second, there's something from my side I need to do. Pooja?
Yeah. I learned on 30th of May, 31st. Yeah. So
Yes,
it's
so it's
been a
been 15
beautiful
days.
experience. Yeah. She taught very well, and I'm learning more and more good things from her. Whenever I call her, whenever I message her, she's always there to answer the questions. In fact, for my personal readings also, she was not taking the energy exchange, but I told her I will not do like that. She was keen, nahi nahi mujhe nahi lena, I will not take a single money. But then I said that it's wrong on my karma. She was not agreeing. Only then after 2 days she agreed, and then I paid her. she's a beautiful soul. I can just see that.
Thank you, Pooja.
You're welcome.
Thank you, thank you. So, I have received, I think, someone's message saying that I need to give my number. So let me just type it here. So I've given my number now. And let me see if there are. Oh, thank you so much, Sejal. I will be sending details of what I discussed just now on WhatsApp as well. So once again, for Shilpa and everyone else, this particular workshop will have everything that I spoke about, all the way from attunements to conducting your own candle prayers with angels, knowing about archangels, connecting with your guardian angels, their invocation, learning about oracle cards. You can become a healer yourself. So whether it is self-healing or healing someone else, this is the kind of workshop designed for you to become a healer. If you wish to go ahead and do it, where you're able to read into energies and you're able to heal both of them. So yes, that is how it is. So all the way from crystals to prayers to candles, connection, all of it is included. Apart from that, you get after training support. I usually never time it, but I will support you with all your future card readings, and I will support you. I will do, in fact, a reading for you. And every full moon, we will be doing angel meditations to empower your psychic abilities, to empower your connection. This comes from my side to each one who are going ahead and taking this workshop. However, this offer is available only for a week. Over to Shilpa.
Yeah, that's the benefit. I feel that it's always a win-win situation to be with you. We get a lot of gifts that I have understood very well, and yes, you are professional, but you're not money-minded. So that's the beautiful blend that I find in you. And being professional is good. Um, So friends, today we learned many things about angels. Alongside, got to know about amazing offers that she had, so many of them. Uh, and there will be more webinars coming from Yana's Healing Studio. So keep an eye on them. We will see you soon with more interesting and spiritual topics, and much more she has to offer, that I assure all of you. Amazing
Thank you.
person to be associated with. Beautiful journey. How many days I had with जितना भी मैंने जब से आपको जाना है, I think it was a very beautiful journey with you as well. So yeah, thank you, Siddhi.
Thank you, Shilpa.
And
In fact, a big thank you to you, everyone who came in and gave testimonies. You have stood up pretty well by my side. Every student who has recently known me, who didn't know me before they did those courses with me, I thank you so very much for putting your faith in me. And for rest of you all, I'm there available for you, answering your questions. I'm available. Please, let's go ahead and take this ahead on the WhatsApp group. So I thank you so very much for attending. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
thank
So this
you.
is bye bye from my side. Bye bye.
Bye.